Ready? We're ready? Ready? Not yet? Not yet? So what's today's coffee?
It's natural Ethiopian. Yes, yeah, natural. Yeah, beautiful. Little tropical.
So how much coffee are we using today?
Today we have 17 blends, and what we'll do is have the same brew, same recipe, one poured traditional, and then the same recipe but over the Paragon.
Now, why do you put an indentation in the top of the bed?
It's like a more even bloom. So instead of having this, imagine a bed of coffee like that, it's wider in the middle. So they have this to have a more uniform thickness of the coffee all the way around. So you have like a more fast and more even bloom, and you'll notice that you have like less bubbles. It just saturates it faster. So I have a freezer down here. I have more of these. So the whole idea is keep that cold, and that cold temperature will help to cool down the coffee and avoid the evaporation, and have the volatiles not evaporate into the air but stay into the coffee itself. So I'll move that one out of the way. And then just slide that one underneath. And we'll have that sit just nice and close under the coffee. And I'll have that there for the first 40% of my brew, and then move it out of the way. And that might change a bit depending on coffees. We often find washed coffees a bit better the first 20 to 30%, and then natural process kind of 40 to 50%.
What's the total pour you're looking for?
I'm doing 270 of water.
270?
Yeah.
To 17 grams.
Yeah. And what we find is not all volatiles always taste positive. So we're not going to do the whole brew, and different coffees prefer different durations. So we recommend if you have a new coffee or a new roast, try the same coffee with a few different volumes over the ice block and taste the difference, because they'll all have a different profile. Different volatiles behave differently during the extraction. So depending on the coffee, depending on the profile of the volatiles, will determine kind of how much of the volume is the best result. Beautiful. And you can feel that there, that's now, it's still cold but not frozen. So we'll put that back in the freezer,
So cool.
And then
after
about half an hour, that will be ready for the next one. Yeah.
What's your difference of the coffees then
It's
after
not too much. It's about 3 degrees.
Oh, that's not that much at all.
Yeah. No, because we're cooling down like we're cooling down the first portion only.
Okay.
So it's not too much of a difference. Yeah.
Do you use this on espresso as well? Because
Yeah,
I've seen that a lot recently.
It's the same kind of methodology, same phenomenon. We're actually almost done now with our version for espresso. We'll have like a smaller, more simplified version, and a slightly different design of this to suit the different espresso. Yeah, that's kind of on the way. So we'll start with the first one. This is a control of the traditional brew and the same coffee number 2 over the Paragon. Here's the taste.
Fruity.
Pretty. A little bit dry, a little bit bitter, I think, on the end, on the finish.
Almost like wine.
Yeah, that tannic.
A bit winey, a bit tropical, maybe a bit fall, but a bit more kind of like tropical fruits, I find. And like a hint of dark chocolate as well. And then Paragon, when you taste this one, pay attention to the flavour, but also the texture. It's they find you have a bit more sweeter style fruit flavour, but then also the fruit and the actual body becomes more smooth, more balanced, and more integrated together. And usually the aftertaste will be a bit softer, a bit smoother. Oh, did you hit some? Or
No, I just want to compare them together.
Absolutely.
Thank you. There is a greater expression of fruit, I think.
The body's definitely different.
Yeah. It's very similar to the ones I've tried that I've tested at the shop.
It's definitely more rounded. Complete. Yeah.
Rounded, that's a good way to put it. Rounded.
You can sell this right now for a
So, what'd you think?
Personally, I don't know if that much work is worth the slight discrepancy I could taste and taste.
Okay, that's fair. I have noticed, like in the testing that we've done on other videos, that the results were better. There was definitely an improvement in overall flavor and smoothness. But I think, Matt, that's something to consider. Like if you're using this or if you're considering using this in a professional environment, it becomes a little more cumbersome. And maybe if you find a really good coffee that it works with really well, maybe it's worth the effort. But other than that, I think there's still a lot more to experiment with. And actually, the professor from Zurich, they actually have a booth here that I saw, but I did not see the professor here. So I don't know if he's in town. But yeah, there it is. Some brewing there with the gold orb. Until next time.